Peace. What's going on, guys? How y'all doing? Hopefully y'all are chilling. It's your boy Serrano. Welcome back to the crew. If you're new, do me a quick favor. Hit both the like and the subscribe button as well. I definitely appreciate you for doing that. But if you're already a part of the crew, salute. Now today we're going to be talking about the Umidigi A9 after 2 months now. So I've been using this phone for 2 months now. I've had it for 2 months on the channel. It's a really nice device. It has 3 gigabytes of RAM, 64 gigabytes of internal storage. It has a nice body on the back, so it's got this material on it. It's not matte, but it's like a material where it won't collect fingerprints or smudges. It's got a really nice design to it. It's polycarbonate plastic material, so if you drop it, it might scratch. But it won't crack or anything like that unless you drop it on the front of the display, where that's a different story. But we are getting, facial recognition on this device. We also are getting a fingerprint sensor on the back of it, which is really cool. So I like the fact that they do offer those two things. You get the facial recognition and then you get the fingerprint sensor. So it does have a really nice display on this device. It's a really beautiful display. And this device, what it's cool is it comes out on, it's on Amazon and it's on AliExpress. I'll leave the cheapest link to Amazon as well as AliExpress. So basically this has a 6.53 inch display, 720 by 1600 with 269 for the PPI. It's also got a 20 by 9 inch display. So when you're looking at social media and browsing the web and things like that, it's definitely going to be pretty cool because it's got that large display with the little V notch at the top. So if you want to browse social media on here, it's pretty zippy. It's got the a decent processing chip on here for browsing the web, for browsing social media. It's pretty sensitive, as you can see. I just touched the screen and it automatically registered a double click. So, obviously, the performance on here is pretty good. It's gonna be snappy. It's gonna get to whatever you want to get to really quickly. You got that multitasking option. You also do have the split screen option as well. You got Android 11 on here, so right out of the gun, it's gonna give you those media controls, the media center where when you're playing your music and stuff like that. If you open up Spotify and if you open up SoundCloud at the same time, you'll be able to see that you'll be able to control your media controls when you play music and stuff like that. So I definitely think that's pretty cool. At the top notification bar, they show that on right here when you have Spotify playing. Then you can switch between your phone speakers and you can switch between your Bluetooth speakers as well. You do get screencast on here, screen recording, flashlight. Now, one of the cool things I like about this device right here is this side button right here. But the build quality overall is really good. You get a headphone jack at the top. You get a speaker, your Type-C port, speaker and microphone. And you get expansion to the SD card as well. But this button right here has 3 different functions: a double click, a long hold, and a single click. And you can activate 3 different functions on that, whatever you want it to be. So for the single click, I have my camera. Well, on this phone, it's this one. And then the double click, you have your Zello, where you can activate something else. And then the long click, you can have to be I have that as my flashlight. So I think that's pretty cool. And then you also do get, scratch resistant display. Android 11 is on here. Like I said, 3 gigabytes of RAM, 64 gigabytes of internal storage. And then the camera system is pretty cool because you have 13 megapixel camera. You also have an 8 megapixel for wide angle camera. Then you have a 2 megapixel for your dedicated portraits. So I like the fact that they do offer that on here. You also do get a wide angle camera. And since today I've just been using it, and I noticed whenever I click that, I get some lines going in it, but then it goes away and then it comes back. So I don't know if you can see that, but it kind of went away right now, then it came back. So it just depends. Sometimes it does have it's not gonna perform 100% always, so I just want to let you know that. But you don't got the macro on here, you just got that wide angle camera, and then you get 1080 video for on the front and on the rear. So I like the fact that you do get 1080 front and rear. I'm also going to show you some picture samples of this device, right? So this thing does take really good picture samples. I will show you some of the picture samples right here. So when the video, it came out pretty decent when I was walking. The stability was really good.
What's going on, guys? This is the Umidigi A9 right here. So this is how it would look when I'm walking. Let me know how the stabilization is on here.
And then you can see the front camera. This is how the front camera would look. The front camera looks really good as well. Like I said before, it has a 5,150 milliamp hour battery, the 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi network, 2.4 as well. You also get the Bluetooth 5.0 on here. Like I said, the headphone jack's on here. So I did like the camera quality, because you can see right here, the portrait came out really good. And the brightness on here is all the way up. So that's the only thing. The brightness doesn't get as high as I would like to, but for portraits, and the cameras come out really good on this device. So I didn't really have any issues when I was using it. Everything was just coming out really detailed, especially like this tree and like faces of people, things like that. So it's not gonna be like, you know, the best camera you ever use, but it's gonna take some really good shots outside and things like that. So this device does have as far as performance, it's pretty good. Another thing I like about Umidigi devices is that they offer video chat right through the stock phone. If you go into mobile network, you'll be able to activate that, as well as visual voicemail, as well as Wi-Fi calling, and you get that voice over LTE. So I just like the fact that they implement that right over the device as well when you enter your SIM card inside of here. Then the single firing speaker is pretty decent as well. You're getting that, you know, pretty decent firing speaker. The MediaTek Helio G25 one here for the processing chip. And you can game it balanced. You could also game it at medium graphics as well if you set that. And then it's pretty decent when it comes to the gaming. Let me show you how it performs. It's pretty smooth as well. So the only thing I could say is that the screen does get a little bit dim. It does get a little dim, but other than that, it gets really good. For day-to-day performance, you won't have any issues with this thing. So I didn't really have any issues with this thing whatsoever. It was definitely a good performer when I was gaming with it. So as you can see, I was able to get the kills and stuff like that. It also had a decent performance with that G25 on there. So I definitely could say that the gaming performance on this device is up to par. Like I said, you're getting that Power VR as well to go along with it. So coupled in the bundle, you got that Power VR 8320. So definitely a really good performer right here when it came to the gameplay. I really did enjoy using it for just like gaming and stuff like that. But let me know what you guys think right now. So basically you get Android 11 and you get, you know, some pretty decent, you know, usage out of this thing. It won't give you like an app tray. So I didn't find a way where you could download an app tray or something like that. There wasn't any way to do that on this device. But you know, it did have some really cool overall features inside of here that you could use. The dark mode was on here. They had the hotspot, the navigation key, things like that. The thermometer was on here. Stock Android all around. It was really nice. No notification light on this device, but you do get screencast and Wi-Fi calling and stuff like that. Voice over LTE. You know, you could do the chat feature when you call somebody. You also do get visual voicemail when you have your SIM card inside of here. So they did that automatically. But a lot of cool features with this budget device for the price. Let me know what you guys think down below. I've been using it for about 2 months now. I really like the value that Umidigi is offering for the value right here, $109. I'm gonna leave a cheapest link down below of this device, but let me know if you have any Let me know if you have any comments about this phone in the comment section and show your support and appreciation. I'm gonna meet you down in the comment section right now, and I'm gonna also answer all your questions and get back to you. But make sure you guys hit the like button and show your support and subscribe and get notified for more videos just like this. But if you're already part of the crew, salute.